Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the news broadcasted on TayNinhTV with some last events in our province as well as nationwide. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, on October the 6th at the Provincial Party Committee Hall, base number 2 in TayNinhTV, the Standing Committee of Provincial Party Committee had a working session with a subcommittee for organizing the service of Provincial Party Congress to inspect the preparation work for the first Provincial Party Congress, term of 2025 to 2030. At a working section, the Standing Committee of Provincial Party Committee surveyed the venue of conference, as well as the work serving the conference, logistics plans, communication work, ensuring security and order. The Deputy Secretary, Provincial Party Committee and Chairman Provincial Vietnam Finland Phone Committee Nguyễn Thanh Hải request units to continue to complete all the preparation stages, ensuring the conference takes place successfully, solemnly, and in accordance with the regulations. The working section shows the initiative and high determination of provincial leaders in ensuring all the organizational stages take place smoothly, contributing to the overall success of the upcoming important political event. And to ensure a bright, green, clean, beautiful environment and create a civilized image before, during, and after the first conference of the Provincial Party Committee, term of 2025 to 2030, the Provincial People's Committee mobilized the entire political system and the people to implement the content.
Accordingly, the permanent branches and committee-level People's Committees must seriously implement general environmental sanitation. Officials, civil servants, and public employees are required to take the lead and coordinate with the Fatherland Rights Committee to mobilize people to simultaneously clean up, clear, and enrich sewers and resolutely eliminate spontaneous waste collection points. The People's Committees of Commission workers are responsible for arranging enough dustbins and vehicles to ensure that waste is collected and treated promptly without backlog. The personal forces have increased inspection and swiftly handle violations of regulations, especially littering, determined to create a solemn environment worthy of the important political event of the province.
And TayNinhTV Provincial Police have just developed a plan to ensure the comprehensive security in order before, during, and after the first political party conference term of 2025 to 2030. Accordingly, implementing the plan of the Provincial Police, the Department of Administrative Management of Social Order has focused on synchronously deploying all aspects of work, not allowing complicated situations to occur, affecting security and order at the conference progress. Along with that, guiding and urging the community police to ensure 24/7 on duty to receive the residents' notification and reports from the people, and thereby ensuring the absolute security, order, and safety before, during, and after the conference. And in the exciting atmosphere before the first conference of TayNinhTV Provincial Party Committee, term of 2025 to 2030, TayNinhTV officials, the teachers, students, and pupils have shown their trust and expectation for the strategic direction and the breakthrough policies, contributing to improving the quality of education and training. I hope that the whole TayNinhTV province will have a common set of textbooks so that the parents do not have to worry about choosing textbooks for their children, as well as the students and pupils transferring from one school to another. And secondly, I hope that the students and pupils will enjoy 100% of health insurance. Third, the human resources situation in the education sector is very lacking, and there is no effort to have preferential policies for recruiting civil servants for the education sector. I really hope that this conference will put forward many new guidelines, policies, and strategies to improve the quality of teaching, invest in facilities and infrastructure for the students and pupils so that we have the most modern and comprehensive learning environment. Before the conference, we would like to share some expectations as follows. Continuing to affirm the central role of the higher education in the course of national development, we hope that the conference will have the appropriate policies to create conditions for universities to improve the quality of training, scientific research, and technology transfer, and thereby promoting innovation and sustainable development. I plan to stand a measure to the first TayNinhTV Provincial Party Conference. Firstly, to improve the quality of education in the province. Secondly, the school and the businesses will connect with each other to support the students during their internships, as well as create the jobs for the new graduates. And third, the province has educational policies, scholarships, and improves the quality of education in the province. The first conference of the Provincial Party Committee term of 2005 to 2030 is an important political event, marking a new turning point for Taynin province. Entire political system, the entire party, and the entire people are looking forward to the conference, to the strong and prosperous development of the province in the future. And October the 6th, the 15th day of the 8th lunar month at the Taynin holiday, the Cao Dai holiday solemnly organized the 2005 Yuti Kung Fest Festival, the Ray Festival commemorating the Holy Mother Goddess and her 9 mercies, an important festival of the Cao Dai religion.
Attending the event, there were Major General Lê Xuân Thế, Commander of the Military Region 7. On the side of Taynin Province, there were Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of the Provincial Vietnam Federal Land Committee Nguyễn Thanh Hải, Member of the Provincial Party Standing Committee, Head of the Provincial Party Committee's Propaganda and Mass Mobilization Department Nguyễn Thị Xuân Hương, Member of the Provincial Party Standing Committee, Vice Chairman of the Provincial Bills Committee Đoàn Trung Kiên, and representatives of leaders of provincial departments, branches, and sectors. The delegation was received by His Eminence Cardinal Thượng Tám Thanh, Chairman of Cao Dai Sacerdotal Council, the Cao Dai Holiday of Taynin, along with dignitaries and officials of Cao Dai Holiday of Taynin. At the ceremony, the delegates visited 117 road shows displayed around the Mother Goddess Temple made by parishes inside and outside the province. The shows were elaborately repaired, demonstrating the piety and unique cultural beauty of Cao Dai religion, attracting a large number of visitors to Germany. In his congratulatory speech, member of the Provincial Party Committee, Vice Chairman of the Provincial Bills Committee Đoàn Trung Kiên expressed his joy that Cao Dai holiday of Taynin has always been closely associated with and accompanied the general development of the province. He acknowledged and praised the positive contributions of the holiday, dignitaries, officials, and followers in implementing patriotic emulation movements, social security work, contributing to strengthening the rich national unity bloc and building the province more and more prosperous. In recent years, parishes in the province have actively responded to patriotic emulation movements, participated in social security activities, cared for the life of the believers, contributed to strengthening the rich national unity bloc, together with the locality, to build the homeland of Taynin to develop. And with the elaborate and great investment, the display booth of offerings for the parishes at Yuti Kung Fest Festival, the Ray Festival commemorating the Holy Mother Goddess and her 9 mercies, this year are considered to be magnificent, brilliant, and have many new features compared to previous years. The display booth attracts a large number of people, tourists, and also followers to visit. Every time the Yuti Palace Festival takes place, the people, tourists, and the followers have the opportunity to admire the colorful space of the offering display booths, created from a variety of fruits and flowers. This is considered one of the special parts of the festival, showing the devotion of the Cao Dai followers from everywhere. Its parents prepare for itself a truly grand exhibition, including flowers, fruits, and cakes, and fellow parishioners join hands every time, and everyone is also active, first to offer to the judge, then to score the golden hands of each parish. This year's Festival of the Yuti Palace gathers more than 100 display booths from the parishes at home and abroad. Each booth has its own meaning, but the common point is that they are all splendidly and beautifully decorated, with offerings that are skillfully and elaborately shaped. The first time I came here, I was very surprised by the display booths of the parishes. I must say they are very elaborate, and the fruits are just ordinary, but when they go through the hands of the artisans, they become very live mascots. The fruit stones booths here are very unique and beautiful. I don't know how to describe it, but in general, I find them very beautiful, wonderful, and absolutely wonderful. The bustling atmosphere, combined with the uniqueness, diversity, and grandeur of the stone display in the offerings, all left many impressions for the visitors when came to attend the Yuti Kung Palace Festival this year. And Taynin province schools are currently exported to 130 countries and territories with more than 2,000 participating enterprises. The proportion of processed agricultural aquatic products is increasing, affirming the province's new position in the international arena. In recent times, the province has regularly coordinated with agencies under the Ministry of Industry and Trade, the system of consulars and trade officers of Vietnam in countries and border localities to update market information, legal policies and countries, and promptly support businesses in orienting production and business appropriately. In the first 9 months of 2025, China's import and export turnover is estimated to reach more than $22.8 billion, of which export reached more than $12 billion, equal to 72.7% of the yearly plan, up nearly 8.7% over the same period. Imports are estimated to reach nearly $10 billion, reaching over 79% of the yearly plan, up nearly 15%. With this result, export activities are becoming an important driving force to promote the socio-economic development of TayNinhTV.
In the period of 2021 to 2025, the work of supporting linkages in production, business, and building brands of self-agricultural products in Thailand province has achieved many outstanding results. To date, the whole province has supported enterprises and cooperatives to build 41 self-agricultural production chains on many key products such as rice, vegetables, seafood, dragon fruit, mushroom, beef, pork, etc. And these products are connected for the consumption at large supermarket systems such as Coop Mart, Strider, Vinmart, Bát Hoa San or Ring Stores, Shanghai, and many collective kitchens also. At the same time, 25 establishments have been supported with their traceability stamps, contributing to enhancing the consumer confidence. TayNinhTV currently has 397 valid OCB products, and including 1 5-star level products and 83 4-star level products and 313 3-star level products, along with the 10 OCB product display and trade points in the province. In addition, the province has promoted the promotion of self-agricultural supply chains and supported businesses and cooperatives to participate in stock markets in the human today. And the construction industry aims to complete more than 82,000 social housing units in 2025, and currently the country has 69 social housing projects with about 135,000 units. The Ministry of Construction expressed its hope that localities will strive to complete more than 18,000 units this year to reach the target of 100,000 units. Regarding the credit package for social housing as of the end of August this year, the Minister of Construction said that banks have disbursed for 19,700 billion Vietnam dong, and recently the Ministry of Construction selected 18 capable enterprises to build social housing to introduce the localities. The Ministry also proposed 15 localities with the highest demand for social housing in the country, including TayNinhTV province. Over the past 2 years, Tam Chim National Park of Tam Thap Province, or the Bird Hill of National Park, has actively renovated and restored the ecosystem to reserve and develop the red road range, aiming to restore and preserve the typical biodiversity values of the ancient wetlands of Tam Thap 10. Many rare bird species, populations of yellow-headed flowers, wild rice, and aquatic species typical of the Tam Thap 10 region have appeared in the Tam Chim. And notably in 2024, Tam Chim National Park welcomed the appearance of some red road cranes in subdivision A5. The project to conserve and develop the red road cranes is not only to preserve the rare animals listed in the World Red Book, but also participate in biodiversity conservation and protect the original ecosystem of the ancient wetlands of Tam Thap 10. And ladies and gentlemen, from October the 8th to October the 10th of 2025, the first conference of TayNinhTV Provincial Party Committee term of 2025 to 2030 will take place. And looking forward to the conference, the business community in the province expressed their confidence and expectation that the conference will open a new development period with strategic orientations and policies, writing a strong driving force for the province's socio-economic development. Looking forward to the conference, the business community in the province expressed their confidence and expectation that the conference will open a new development period with a strategic orientation and policies, writing a strong driving force for the province's socio-economic development. Many businesses operating in the industrial park said that They especially expect the conference to clearly identify the key tasks, focusing on priority areas, infrastructure development, promoting industry and supply chains. We expect to have the clear directions in the development of the province industrial production as well as surrounding infrastructure or connecting industrial parks to create a supply chain in production. More strongly, our new TayNinhTV province and especially the new TayNinhTV province will continue to promote its role as a friendly investment destination in the eye of foreign investors in the province. And to date, TayNinhTV has more than 31,800 registered enterprises with a total capital over 918,000 billion Vietnam dong, of which more than 24,000 enterprises are actually operating, playing an important role in promoting the growth, safety, economic structure, and creating jobs for the workers. Not only the private sector but also state-owned enterprises have expressed their confidence and hope that this conference will bring about breakthrough decisions, paving the way for a new, stronger development period. We truly believe and have high expectation that the first TayNinhTV Provincial Party Conference for 2025 to 2030 term will truly be an important milestone, setting out breakthrough policies, creating momentum in line with the potential and position of new TayNinhTV province, especially in the field of synchronous infrastructure development, regional connectivity, focusing on developing service industry and digital transformation, digital infrastructure, open, transparent, stable, and sustainable mechanisms and policies, training high-quality human resources associated with the actual needs of businesses and international integration trends. And with the belief and spirit of accompanying the province in the new journey, the business community in TayNinhTV affirm that they will continue to make efforts, innovate, promote internal strength, contribute to realizing the development goals and aspirations set forth by the first Provincial Party Conference and building TayNinhTV into a dynamic destination with sustainable development and deep integration in the new period. And that's all for today, TTVNEWS. Thank you for being with us, and goodbye for now.